Hi, I'm Steph Zito. I am a manifesting facilitator, and I am here to help you manifest what you really want and to get out of your own way in the process of doing it. And I am going to run through with you right now something that is considered like a visual vision board. Some of you may have even heard the term something like a quote unquote mind movie. And what I'm going to show you is a really simple way to create this for yourself. So if you are familiar with the world of manifesting and setting your goals, you might really enjoy making a visual vision board. Maybe you've made one old school style with your magazines and your friends, and it's really fun. You get together, sip some wine or a beverage of your choice, and get your vision board up there. So I'm going to actually talk about one really important component before you even start your vision board. But then when you actually do get there to making your visual vision board, if you're kind of more in the realm of technology, you don't have a lot of magazines around, this can be a really fun way to create that where you actually have a movie that you can play for yourself at any time. So the way I'm going to create this, I'm going to get right into it, is through something called Canva. You might have another tool. I am going to be showing you Canva. Which is like I use it all the time just to make graphics and things like that. There is a free version of Canva. If you have the free version, you will still have access to a lot of the photos and videos, but you might have some things that are going to be something you pay for. So you just have to decide if you're going to use your own photos, if you're going to use some clips of things you find off of the internet, Google. Just be mindful, this is really just for you. It's not for resale purposes or anything. So as you go through it, just being aware of that. Now, a few components about making your vision board. I think one of the top mistakes people make is that they go right for the physical things without really understanding the underlying emotions behind what they really want, the real reasons behind what they really want. So if I think about, I have one here, which I haven't made the picture for it yet, but it's going to say soul-led clients are easily attracted to work with me. Soul-led clients are easily attracted to work with me. So that's about my business, right? So as I start to go through this, vision board with the video, I'm really going to think about the reason why I want something. If I want to travel, well, what do I really want? Is it to impress my neighbors? Is it because I love to see other cities? For me, it's because I love seeing the world and I want to show it to my children. If I want a certain car, is it really about what I really want, or does it mean something about me? Does it mean that I've made it? Does it mean I'm successful? Right? It's really important to understand underlying the thing that we want, the image that we're choosing, what that means to us. What does it symbolize to us? Because we can kind of think of these things really as symbolic. Would I still be successful if I didn't have the car? And this is getting into a whole other workshop, which if you're interested in diving deeper with this with me, I am hosting a 12-week manifesting mastery Big Vision Accelerator, where we're going to get into the backstory and the backdrop around your manifestations, because there's a lot of reasons why you may not be seeing the results that you want. Many times it's because the thing that you think you want is actually sort of like it's like it's a symbol for the underlying feeling that you really want to feel, which we can gather in other ways, and you may be even able to have now, which can lead you into receiving more of that into the future. But that's for another time. I just want to stick to the basics here as much as I can. The basic components that I think are important are what are, let's say, 5 to 10, what are 5 to 10 things that you'd really like to manifest, right? Sometimes they really become tangible in the next year, the next 5 years. Perhaps it is property, perhaps it's investments, perhaps it's you want to make a certain amount of money in your business. Maybe it's a partner, it's a relationship. So as you think of these things, I would start with your notebook. I would start with even just, you can even do this within this video, right? I could just add a page right here and just write a couple things in here. So I'm going to start with what I want. I'm just going to start with some text. It's going to be really basic. I can erase this later. The areas of my life are going to be just like you would on a vision board that you would do on paper. I'm going to write here career. I'm going to write family. I'm going to write other things that are kind of important to me. I'm going to put travel. It just seems to be its own category. And then I'm going to put well-being. That's going to include like my fitness, my creativity. So career, I'm going to have my career goals, right? I'm going to have my impact. Family, I'm going to have my relationship, how we feel we're connected, right? Career, I'm going to make, maybe a certain amount of money. I'm going to have a certain number of clients, a certain impact, right? Maybe I'm writing a book as part of that. That could be on there. Travel, and this is something that we actually do within the 12-week container is we take your goals that you might have over a 5-year time span and we reverse engineer it. So let's say you're writing a book, you actually know exactly what you're doing, what motivates you, and how to get it done in the next, I mean, I was going to say year, but why make it a year? Why not make it 90 days? You can do it. Travel, what's the feeling is freedom. I'm an explorer. So exploration, right? Connection with family, well-being, it's just like creativity. It's for me, it's like soul connection. It's really being in my soul connection. Lots of connection here, right? That's another another piece we'll be exploring in the 90-day container is our motivation styles. So how are we motivated? I don't know why. I feel like I need to put that on at a different margin. So, okay. So those are some of the feelings underneath it. So what is that going to look like? Career, I'm going to show myself maybe with clients. I could show money. What am I seeing? What's the visual? Family, maybe it's a picture of family. It's a picture of love. Travel, I'm going to just show like an airplane or a place I'd like to go, location. Well-being, maybe something involving like a retreat. I really see like a retreat, which I could be leading and also going to. So those are some of the things. I can just make that smaller. So these are some of the things I want to keep in mind. It's just kind of my notes as I'm making this. I already started making this just to make it easy. I have a few components here. So what I did to begin, I'm going to call this my manifestation, just so I know how to find it. Manifesting video. Okay, so I can give it a title up here. And then what I did was when I went to home, I typed in video to templates, and then I just could create a blank video. This Lost in the Wild is the one I decided to start with. So I clicked on that. Since I already clicked on that, I'm going to go to projects now. And okay, it's right there. So there's the one I clicked on. I found it. And it's pretty easy just to fill stuff in. So what I want to have is, I really like having some sort of saying here that I can look at that are words. I'm going to have the component of the video itself. The third component I like is to have some audio, which we'll get to in a moment. There was a space to put some other words, so I was like, oh, I'll put it in here too. So, and I can actually change the color of that font so it shows up better. Okay, you can make it whatever you want. So what did I start with? This is like career. I am joyfully abundant. So joyfully, look at that word I put in there. What kind of abundance? Am I stressed out? No, I'm joyfully abundant. What does abundance give me? Freedom. So I wrote, I live with freedom and abundance. You can put that in however you want. You can see this is just a stock video that I pulled. So there was a video here, just like here, there's a video. I'll show you with this one, but basically I went down my scroll. I scrolled down to where there's videos, and then I typed in something that showed like freedom. I think I might have typed in freedom. Oh, look, it's right there. So there's a bird, maybe there's a person. I actually thought about choosing this one too, the person with the mountains, which I could. If I wanted to add another video in here, add page, I could do that. Let's do that. So I like this person. I like to travel. It's too small. I'm going to make it bigger. Yeah, I can put something like my career. I know we have work. Well, that seems kind of boring. We have work-life balance. We have the ability to work from anywhere and plenty of time to explore. Those seem important. So I'm going to write that. I'm going to actually make that text white because I like that. I think it's going to show up better. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to make it white. Okay. So that's that. I'm not making it fancy. I don't think it's gonna, I think it's just gonna be there. So when I play this, there it is. It just plays. It just shows her sipping some coffee in the mountains at her car. So there she is. Okay. And then, so that's about career. I kind of want to put some other things in here. I mentioned travel. So I've got that. What did I put? I'm going to put one about family in here since we talked about, oh, soul-led clients are attracted to work easily attracted to work with me. So now I'm going to go back to video, click video. I'm going to see, I don't really want work. I want clients, happy clients. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? It doesn't look like any of this. It looks like, maybe it looks like a retreat. That's more like it. See this? This is more like it. Oh yeah. See, you might even put, if you have a certain demographic, like these women tend to be a little younger than maybe who I work with. So maybe I've got these women. Yeah, they're a little older. I also wish they showed a little bit more diversity here, but you know, we're just gonna go with what we got. There's a bunch of yoga people that could work too. That seems good. Here, what do we have here? I like that. They seem like they're, I don't know where they are. I want to say like Italy or something. So if this is going to bother me, it's not as diverse. I'm going to put like diverse. Let's see if that helps. Diverse. Let's see if it comes up with anything better. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck in the weeds on that right now, but you can kind of see there's like a lot of good options here. This could be interesting. Yeah, they're doing some kind of like, you know, work with this big poster board, which we do too. I do work at a retreat as well. So something like that. You know, you can really kind of take your time so that you're, you know, feeling good about what you're choosing. I mean, luckily I do see that there are, you know, there are some other diverse pictures here too. So kind of picking what feels best for you. We're just going to stick with this here. Stick with this one for now. And I have my words in there. I don't know why it has two different, oh, that's weird. I don't know. I guess it'll work. We'll see. Let's see if we click this. Oh, there we go. And you can see I put some music back there, but I'll show you how. Okay, so we've got that. You see how that works. You see how if you want to add another, you can add a transition in, you can add another page in. So now I have the travel one. I found, all I did is I went to the video, I searched for videos travel, and it showed this airplane. I like that. But then I also wanted one that's more specific. I'm just gonna put like we travel. It's so easy to travel wherever we want. That's what I'm gonna put. It's so easy to travel wherever we want. And again, you can do this however you want. If you really liked a certain font, you know, like when I go here, I can actually duplicate that. And then I can just drag it right into this video. Look at that. So now I can take this type. Let's see if this works. Copy, and I put it into here. It's called the seasons. Yeah, it did work. Okay. It's so easy to travel wherever we want. I'll delete this other one, pull this down here. Yay. um we send our kids, or something like our kids can choose whichever college suits them best. Kids have freedom of choice with their college. Okay, I could probably word that a little bit better, but just for the sake of doing this, ta-da, I'll put that there. And then I've got one in here around kind of that idea of the retreat. So I've got family, connection, love, well-being. I got that retreat in there, travel, and then the career stuff. So, you might find you're really being specific about one thing. That's fine. Just be specific about that one thing. If you don't want this page at the end, you're like, okay, I'm done with that. Just click the three dots. You can hide the page. Just hide it or delete it. I'm just going to hide it. So when I actually have this and save it, it's not going to show up. So now that I have all that, I'm going to take a look at it from the beginning. I think I have to move that over some more. So I don't know why that first thing is showing up, but I'm not going to worry about it. So you can see this is moving through. If I want to shorten that, I'm like, oh, I have enough. That's enough on that. That's enough. Just see if I click on it, I can shorten it. It's 13 seconds. I'll make it like 10 seconds there. Okay, so click the arrow. Now I go to the next one, 13 seconds again. The next one's like 16 seconds. They don't have to be this long, right? You can play with all this stuff. And then we're going to, well, that's weird. It's all acting a little bit weird. So if I'm feeling like that's bothering me, I don't like how that's working, I'm going to click on the video. I'm going to go to position, and you can see I actually have a couple different photos here that I didn't mean to have. I didn't mean to have all of them. So I'm going to delete some of them. Three dots, delete. This other one's showing up. Three dots, delete. And then maybe I want to be more particular around the transition. Add the transition. None, dissolve. That sounds nice. Let's just dissolve it. Okay, apply between all pages. Keep it simple. And this very first one also had that weird video in the background. You can see that's here too. So we don't need that. I'm just gonna delete the background. So that won't show up now. So now I just kind of go right into that. Let's see how this transition looks. Dissolve. That's fine. I'll work with it. It works. It's okay. If I wanted a different transition, I'm like, oh, that's not so great. Slide, circle wipe, color wipe, line wipe, stack, flow, match and move. I think I like match and move. Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to look like. Okay, check that out. Match and move. Let's get a little farther on. All right. Did it apply to all of them? It didn't apply between all pages. That's why. No, it's got it. Okay, we're good. We're liking it. It's fine. It's good. So now I'm like, okay, I want to add some audio. Now, if I want to add some of my own pictures, I have my own pictures. I don't have videos, no problem. Add page. I'm just going to go to photos. Oh, not photos. Those are their photos. You can add their photos. I could add my own photos, uploads. I've got this yoga picture. I've got this picture. So yeah, you kind of look through, see if there's something that really is calling out to you that you've got. I've got like a lot of testimony in here. I must have been making a lot of testimony pages. So let's say I'm like, oh yeah, more yoga. I'm all about the yoga. I'm just going to put this in here. Same idea. And if it really distorts it to make it fit the whole screen, you can put a color background in, you can play with it. I want to add some text. I can write, I enjoy moving my body throughout my whole life. I enjoy moving my body and gaining clarity through movement. Ain't that the truth? Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. And well, let's say I'm like, you know what, I really do like that. I can also take this and I can scooch it over, right? So let's put it in here. It kind of goes next to this other one with the retreats. I'm like, yeah, I do like that. I'm going to put that in there too. Yay. All right. Add transition. For some reason, it's not there. So our match and move. And we're good to go. So now I'm going to go down to my audio. And I actually picked a song already. But let's say I want to search. I just want to see what the audio is. What did I pick? Does it say? I don't think it's going to say right now. What did I pick? I think it was down here in any case. So that's fine. We can just play with this anyway. There's travel, there's trailers, there's cinematic. Just try this like sum of all things. You might find something that's kind of cool too. You just really enjoy. I think so. Basically, what I did is I took, let's say I liked this one, I can drag it over here, plop it in there, and now that's what I'm playing. Okay. Another thing I did is I did what's called beat sync. Your pages and elements will be automatically timed to the music. So yeah, it sounds great. Let's do that. So I'm joyfully abundant. We have the ability to work from anywhere and plenty of time to explore. Like, how cool is this, right? If solid clients are easily attracted to work with me. And so you can just have this to play for yourself. It's like your own, create your own Netflix for you, right? Oh my gosh. We've got all these places we're going to travel to, right? And then as you can see, right, it just keeps going. So let's say for some reason, see, this is the same idea. If I wanted to get rid of that picture behind it, I would just go here, remove, that's a pretty nice picture though. So I'd remove that, delete background. And right now it's white. So if I just wanted something really basic, just put something. So now the backgrounds are all going to be like that sort of real basic color. So just keep going. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got freedom of choice with their colleges. Again, I'd have to go back and do some more, editing if I really wanted to. I take time for myself and my thriving mind, body, and emotions. And if I got really specific, I would talk about leading a retreat. You can get really specific for yourself for this year. This is something we are going to create within the next 90 days. We can start March 1st with our Manifesting Mastery Big Vision Accelerator. So the cool thing is, I look at the different methods I've used to manifest, and I actually haven't done this specifically, but I will say that, I'm a very visual person and I really do see a lot in my own mind. And I do write things down in a specific way. So there is a specific manifesting technique I love just through the writing itself. If you love a good visual, you love a good video, this is yours. And again, you can add your own pictures of you. You can add pictures off the internet. You can use Canva itself. The last thing I want to say with anything you do that you're like, oh, I don't like that music, you can just do this little undo button. Well, there's a lot of different things that I did, but you can do the undo button and it'll undo it for you. So now it took out the beat sync. I want to reapply it. Again, you can go the other direction and it'll kind of put it all back in there till you're done. So if you make a mistake, it's okay. Just do the little back button. It's no big deal. And a lot of times you can also view settings, version history. You can look at the version history. When you auto saved, you can go back to and make changes based on that as well. So yeah, we'll go back to the current version. We like the current version and then close it. So that's it. That is your visual vision board. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have other questions, please send them my way. I'm happy to expand upon that. And happy manifesting. I can't wait to hear what you manifest. And if you're interested in exploring manifesting mastery, I will put the link into our notes. And if you're like, you just have some more questions, then feel free to grab a complimentary intuitive manifesting session with me. And I can help you to understand where you may really be blocked and to answer some questions you may have about joining us. All right, we only have 10 spots. 3 are already taken. We've got 7 left, and we'd love to have you. All right, here's to your best life.